another episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to be talking about The Acolyte, episode 7. And it answered the questions that I've been asking this whole season. And poor Master Turbin. Let's start with the question that I've been asking this whole season. Were we to believe that the earthquake or the explosion caused all those witches to die? No, I knew that it was the Jedi from the beginning. Master Soul is the culprit. He killed Mother Anastasia. Sliced her. Well, not sliced her, but stabbed her with his lightsaber when she was evaporating to get closer to May, who Master Soul, or not Master Soul at the time, but Soul thought was Osha. He couldn't tell him apart, which makes sense now why he couldn't tell the adults apart in the previous episode. Now, it also turns out that Osha and May are the same person. Not twins, they're the same person but split into two. How that happened, the question hasn't been answered. They tried to ask the witches, but they would not tell them. Instead, they went to war. Yeah, they started fighting each other. The other mother, I forgot her name right now. Bing. She, ruthless, didn't want the Jedi to take any of the kids. So she's, confronted them. And during the battle, Master Kanaka's mind was taken over by the witches. They were doing like some seance, all of them. Well, not most of them. And they took over his body, and there was another awesome lightsaber duel between Master Soul, Master Kanaka, and Master Turbin. That's how Master Turbin got that big old scar. But man, we finally got to see the Jedi Wookiee fight, and he is powerful. I mean, he uses obviously the Force, but he uses like his brute force as well. Throwing Master Soul around, throwing Master Turbin around. Messed up his face for sure. Probably made him go bald like me. He was all scared. But man, that another awesome lightsaber duel. But even before that, Master Turbin, when he was doing that lightsaber, just blocking all of those freaking shots going at them, and with the golden lightsaber, I mean, man, the visuals top notch in this episode. This was another banger, especially compared to the last one, was all slow, no lovey-dovey stuff in this one. Straight up just action packed, like telling you, pretty much answering all the questions of what happened. And turns out May was not the evil one after all. She didn't burn anybody down. Her fire was still contained, and it was an accident. She went to go run for help, but help never came because Master Soul started slaying everybody. Well, not everybody, but the mother of the Covenant. I started thinking about it, and it's like Master Soul wanted a Padawan so bad. Like, did the Force tell him that he should take Osha? And it's true, his heart, he thought that he was there to save Osha. Was the Force telling him that, or was it his desire? Master Andara, earlier in the episode, said to him, "That's why you don't have a Padawan and I do." Because, he didn't agree with her teachings. But they laughed it off. They're friends, colleagues. Him and Turbin's lack of discipline is pretty much what caused this whole disaster to unfold. We know that Mother Anastasia is dead. We don't know the whereabouts of Mother Coral. She evaporated, and that was it. Now, the other witch covenants that were doing the seance, now, I don't know if they're dead or if Master Indara knocked them out. But when Master Kanalka was under the influence of them, she comes in pretty much saving the day and gets into his mind, and all you see is the covenant of the witches just pretty much and falling over. Now, I don't know the state of all the other witches or Mother Coral, but it does look like Mother Anastasia is done. In this episode, we also see Master Soul having to choose between Osha and May when the bridge was falling. He was there using the Force, holding both of them up, but you can see that he couldn't do it, so instead he chooses Osha and saves her and leaves May to die. That is something that he's been struggling with this whole time. Not only that, but also killing the mother, and it's been haunting him. they decided to cover it up instead of going to the High Council and telling them what had happened. And that has pretty much been eating up Master Soul the last few episodes. So we can see how they got themselves in a predicament. It's just, like layers of lies and deceit and false promises over and over again. And it got so big that, they have no other alternative but to keep on running with this narrative and kind of keep on covering it up. But eventually it's going to blow up, especially now that Osha and May are with different parties, Once Osha finds out the truth, I don't know what's going to happen. But I think this episode was a banger, and I loved it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.